You know, we hear it all the time. Sardines. They're a superfood, right? Doctors love them, nutritionists recommend them. They're supposed to be amazing for our heart, our brain, you name it. But what if the way most of us eat them actually destroys almost all of that goodness? It's a crazy thought, but it's true. Let's get into it. And this right here is the uncomfortable truth we're going to unpack. See, the problem isn't the sardines themselves. The science on their benefits is rock solid. The problem is a few really small, super common mistakes that, well, they strip away all the good stuff before it even has a chance to help you. And look, this gets even more critical after you hit 60. Why? Because your body's margin for error, it just gets smaller. The way you absorb nutrients changes, bone density becomes a huge focus, and our blood vessels aren't as flexible as they used to be. Your body just can't compensate for lost nutrients like it could when you were younger. Every little bit counts.
So, let's jump right into the first mistake. And honestly, it's something most of us do without even thinking about it. We get scared of those tiny little bones and try to pick them out.
Okay, but we need to bust this myth right now. We've all been taught our whole lives to be careful with fish bones. They're sharp, they're a choking hazard, right? But the bones in canned sardines, totally different story. The canning process pressure cooks them to the point where they become super soft, completely safe. They pretty much just dissolve into the fish. You won't even notice they're there. And why is this such a big deal? Well, take a look at this number, 1/3. That one little fraction represents a massive nutritional loss. That's right, over 1/3 of your daily calcium is packed into those soft little bones. So when you pick them out, you're not making the meal safer. You are literally throwing away a huge natural source of calcium that is absolutely essential for keeping your bones strong, especially as you get older.
All right, on to mistake number 2. This is a big one. So many people reach for the sardines packed in water because, it feels like the healthier, lower calorie choice. But from a nutritional standpoint, it's actually a huge mistake. So here is the science behind it. It all comes down to something called omega-3 oxidation. You see, those incredible healthy fats in sardines are really powerful, but they're also delicate. As soon as they're exposed to oxygen, they start to break down, and when they do, they lose a ton of their nutritional value. And this table just lays it out perfectly. Water offers zero protection. In fact, the oxygen just goes right through it and makes those omega-3s break down even faster. But olive oil? It's like a natural bodyguard. It creates a protective barrier, sealing the fish off from oxygen. Plus, it acts as a carrier, helping your body absorb all those fat-soluble vitamins, like D and E. The oil isn't the enemy here. It's the delivery system. Okay, mistake number 3 is all about the can itself, both how you pick it at the store and what you do with it once you get home. Because believe it or not, even a sealed can isn't bulletproof. So before you even put a can in your cart, give it a quick once-over. Is it swollen or puffed up? That means there's pressure building up inside. Put it back. Is it badly dented? A big dent can break the can's inner lining. Any rust? That could mean the seal is compromised. Any of these red flags are a sign to just leave it on the shelf. Now, the moment you open that can, a clock starts ticking. To preserve what's left, you have to follow what I call the 60-second rule. If you leave your leftovers in the open metal can, a reaction starts that gives them that tinny taste and makes the nutrients degrade way faster. So get them out of there. Move them to a glass container, seal it up tight, and get it in the fridge right away. It's a simple little habit that makes a world of difference. And that brings us to our final big mistake. And this is one that seems so innocent but does so much damage. Rinsing your sardines. So, to rinse or not to rinse? I get it, a lot of people do it to cut down on the salt or maybe get rid of that fishy flavor. But what you're actually doing is washing precious nutrition right down the drain. Here's exactly why. That liquid in the can, especially the olive oil, is where a lot of the fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin E are hanging out. When you rinse the fish under the tap, you're washing away that essential oily layer, and all those vitamins go right along with it. I love this quote because it just says it all. The liquid in that can is not just some filler to take up space. It is nutrition. It's a vital part of the whole package, protecting and delivering the very benefits you're eating the sardines for in the first place. So, after all that, you can see that avoiding these mistakes isn't about being restrictive. It's about being strategic. So, let's put it all together. Here's your simple, powerful game plan to make sure you're getting every last bit of good out of this amazing food. Here it is, your superfood cheat sheet. 1. Eat the bones for that amazing calcium. 2. Always choose sardines packed in good olive oil. 3. Handle that can properly before you buy it and after you open it. 4. Never ever rinse them. And here's a little bonus tip for you. Pair them with things like a squeeze of lemon, some fresh herbs, or chopped tomatoes. The acidity and vitamin C actually help your body absorb even more of the good stuff. So, the next time you pop open a can of sardines, I want you to ask yourself this question. Now that you know the rules of the game, are your sardines actually working for you? Or have you been accidentally working against them this whole time? The power is now in your hands.